I'm Rhonda and I'm from Tacoma Public Library, but today I'm at home and I'm in my kitchen. I thought I would share a fun recipe with you today, and a really delicious one. If you're working from home a lot and doing a lot more cooking than you're used to, you might find yourself, like me, rotating through a lot of the same recipes. My family's pretty forgiving, and yet at the same time I feel like I need to start shaking things up a little. Well, here's a recipe that you can use. It's really easy. It only has a few ingredients, and maybe it's something that you can use and introduce to your folks at home. So the recipe is mac and cheese. It's an old standard and it's been through loads of variations through the ages, but my favorite is one that I grew up with. I'm a child of the 70s and I've loved it then and I love it still, and I'm so happy that my family loves it too. So I'm going to show you what it takes to make my family's favorite mac and cheese. We call it Mom's mac and cheese, no surprise because I did get this recipe from my mom. 3 ingredients, but it still deserves its own recipe card. So the 3 ingredients are the elbow macaroni, of course, the cheese, and evaporated milk. Let me show you what I use exactly. Elbow macaroni, you can usually find 2 sizes, the smaller size and the larger size. I just like the larger elbow macaroni. It works better for the recipe. When I've used smaller, I just don't like it so much. Feel free to experiment. Doesn't matter what brand you buy. I think they're all very similar. And then we've got the evaporated milk. Again, it doesn't really matter what brand you buy, but you'll want to have 17 ounces. And for me, that means I'm buying a 12-ounce can and one of the smaller 5-ounce cans. And then the cheese, I recommend using sharp cheddar cheese. Nothing else really suits us. It's what we love best. And I think that sharp cheddar cheese just really comes through and makes it taste wonderful. Doesn't matter what brand, buy whatever it is that you like. I know that we just buy the one that we tend to see in the store most of the time. I buy it in this large brick. It's 32 ounces. 13 ounces is going to be a little less than half of that. But in order to get that 13-ounce amount that I like, I do use a scale. So if you have a kitchen scale, that's great. Use that, set it to do your 13 ounces. If you don't have a scale, don't worry. There's a way to figure out, well, how much is that? I didn't put the cubed cheese into cups to figure out how many cups that makes, but what I did do is I took 13 ounces and I sliced it into slabs. It's going to be about 6 1-inch slabs. So that's a kind of an easy way to figure out, well, how much is 13 ounces of cheese? So the cheese does need to be cubed. You're going to disperse that or spread it around in the casserole dish, and all of those cubes are just going to melt as it bakes. So I have all of my ingredients ready to go, and I thought I would just go ahead and assemble it for you. I've cooked the noodles already. You're just going to follow the instructions on the package. Drain it, set it aside for a moment. You're going to make sure you've cubed your cheese already, and my hands are clean. The cubed pieces, really not too big, less than 1 inch, I guess, inch-sized cubes. So I do all of that, have it ready to go, and then we're ready to assemble. With the milk, if you've got kids in the house, a great little thing for them to do to help you out getting dinner ready. On the top it says shake well. Hand the cans off to your kids and have them shake that. They'll feel like they're helping you put dinner together. Get some of their energy out too. So we just want to shake those real well before we open them. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to put this together. The casserole dish I use is 2.5 quarts. Use something similar, whatever you've got. Make sure you spray it with some cooking spray on the bottom and around the sides, because otherwise this will stick to the dish. It's better to be eating all of this goodness than having it stick to the casserole dish. All right, let's go. I've got my noodles here. I'm going to spread half of it into the dish. You don't need to be exact because we are going to stir it around a little. So I've got half of the noodles in the dish. I'm going to put half of the cheese over that. Once everything's prepped with this recipe, it's really easy just to put it all together then. Very easy. Noodles and cheese, and then I'm just going to pour the milk over the top. All right, that's it. I'm just going to tap things down a little, submerge the noodles a bit, make sure everything's had a chance to have some milk touch it so that it's not just baking into a hard shell in the oven. The milk helps to make the noodles a bit soft. And spread that cheese around a little. There really is no science about it. Nothing's got to be perfect. I think the magic happens in the oven when the cheese starts to melt and become little yummy bits of globular yumminess. So I'm going to pop this in now. 350 degrees for 50 minutes is all it takes. So that's it. Stick around, I'll pull that out, and hopefully you'll have a chance to look at it before my family attacks it. See you in just a moment. Hi, welcome back. Well, it's been 50 minutes, the mac and cheese is out of the oven, and I've got a group of hungry people ready to dive in, so let's go. Here's the mac and cheese, nice and golden on top. I usually serve this with garlic bread and a simple salad, but you could certainly try just about anything to go with it. Now don't go away because I have the recipe card still to share with you, and also some online websites and some books from the library's digital collection that will help you explore simple, easy recipes. Thanks for tuning in here.
Here's the recipe for Mom's mac and cheese. The ingredients are 2 cups of large elbow macaroni uncooked, 13 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese cubed, and evaporated milk. You'll need 17 ounces, and that is one 12-ounce can and one 5-ounce can. To begin, you'll spray the bottom and sides of a casserole dish. Cook the macaroni according to package directions, drain, and set aside for a moment. For the cans of milk, you want to shake those really well and open them, have them ready. And then the assembly begins. You'll start by layering half the macaroni in the bottom of the dish, and then layer half of the cheese on top of that. And you will want to repeat those 2 steps. Then you'll pour the evaporated milk evenly over the casserole, and with a spoon, just tap down some of those exposed macaroni noodles under the milk so that they're not baked and hard when they come out. You'll bake this at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes, and that's it, really easy. If you're looking for more recipes with just a few ingredients, why not try the ones I have listed here? You can use a search engine to find them online by typing in the titles here, and I've listed the websites they come from. 5-ingredient main dish recipes from allrecipes.com, 5-ingredient recipes from Taste of Home, and if you're looking for vegetarian options, 31 easy vegetarian recipes with 5 ingredients, and that's also from Taste of Home. If you want to explore cookbook options, you could look at the library's digital collection, Overdrive and Libby. You can find Overdrive on the library's website at tacomalibrary.org/resource, and you can get the Libby app for free from the Apple App Store, Google Play, or the Windows Store. Here are 3 books that the library has in its digital collection: 5 Ingredients or Less, Get Cooking by Molly Katzen, and the 50 Best One-Pot Recipes. If you need more ideas or have questions, why not ask a librarian? You can scroll to the bottom of any of the Tacoma Library web pages, and under the Get Help section, find the link Ask a Librarian. Follow that to the link for sending an email. Let us know what your question is, and someone will respond to you as quickly as possible. Thank you for joining me here, and from my kitchen to yours, I wish you great cooking.